Good morning, Seth. It is Tuesday, April the 7th. I'm going to be working on you with your math. We're going to be working on page 147 in your Kumon book from lesson 25, negative numbers with exponents. So let's look at our first equation. It's pretty easy. It's 2 cubed. And we know that 2 cubed means 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. Our answer is 8. Let's look at number 2 together. Negative 2 cubed means negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2. Negative times negative is going to give us a positive. Positive 4 times negative 2. 4 times negative 2. A positive times a negative gives us a negative. The answer is negative 8. Okay? Looking at number 3, it's going to also give us a negative times a negative times a negative, which we know is going to give us a negative at the end. Negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4 times negative 2 is going to give us negative 8. Let's look at number 4. This one's a little different because we have negative times a negative 2 cubed. Okay, and because of this negative on the outside, it's going to change what our final answer is. So this means negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2. The first thing we need to deal with are these negatives. We'll leave this negative out here. Negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4 times negative 2, which is negative 8 times a negative. A negative times a negative is positive, giving us a positive 8 as the answer. Okay, I think you can handle number 6 through number 10 on your own. So you may go ahead and try those. But let's look on your page. Let's look at number 16. I'm going to work with you from 16 through 20 because I feel like those are very challenging. Okay? Negative 1 1/3 squared. So for this equation, we need to first take this and turn it into an improper fraction. 1 times 3 is 3 plus 1 is 4. So I have negative 4 thirds squared. Okay, so this, if we expand this, it's negative 4 thirds times negative, just throw in the trash can, Giovanni. Just put it in the trash, the whole thing. And then sweep up the mess. Sorry, Giovanni made a mess by accident. So we have a negative times a negative, and that's going to give, maybe it'd be better to take the trash can over there so you don't carry the trash across the classroom. Negative times a negative is going to give us a positive. So 4 times 4 is 16. 3 times 3 is 9, which equals 1 5/9. It's positive because it's a negative times a negative. Let's look at number 17. Negative 1 1/3 squared. Okay, this one's different because what we're squaring is the positive portion. Okay, so once again, turn this into an improper fraction, which is still 4 thirds squared, and we expand it to say 4 thirds times 4 thirds, which is 16 thirds. This is times a negative, so it's going to give us negative 16 thirds, which is negative, not thirds, excuse me, negative 16 ninths, which is going to give us negative 1 and 5/9. This time it's negative because that negative sign is on the outside. Looking at number 18, we have -1 and 1/3 cubed. Okay? So we're going to turn it into an improper fraction. It's the same improper fraction we've been working with, so it should be pretty easy, which is -4/3 cubed, which means, expand it, -4/3 times -4/3 times -4/3. Okay, let's deal with the first one. A negative times a negative at first is going to give us a positive. 4 times 4 is 16. 3 times 3 is 9. 16 times, that's positive, -4/3. Okay. 16 times 16, this is going to be -27. It's negative something. I don't know what 16 times 4 is, so I'm going to do my math. 16 times 4, 64. So -64/27. Now, how many times does 27 go into 64? Well, I'm going to guesstimate that it goes in twice, but I'm not exactly sure. 27 times 2 is 54, so I'm right. 2, 54 minus 64 is 10. 2 and 10/27. -2 and 10/27. Remember to pause if I'm going too fast. Okay, Seth, I think you can handle it from here. Please email me or log on at 11:30 today if you don't understand something. Bye.